I have been meaning to do this for honestly so long. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Emma and I finally decided to do it and set up my own YouTube channel. This has been something I've wanted to do for a very long time. I've thought about it probably since I was about the age of 14, and honestly the biggest barrier to it has been myself. I think I've always known I wanted to do this for multiple reasons, which I'll go into, but there's always sort of been that voice in the back of my head like, what if people laugh at you, or what if people make fun of you? But I feel like doing this is a lot more accepted now, and I do have a couple of friends on YouTube who already do this, which have been a real big help in inspiring me to do this and showing me they don't care what other people think. Couldn't even sleep last night, so excited that I knew I wanted to start this, and writing down all of the different ideas that I have for videos. But I suppose you want to know who I am and why I'm here and why I'm doing it. So I'm Emma. I recently graduated. I say recently, it was July last year, but because I didn't get a graduation, it feels like it still hasn't happened. So in July last year, I graduated from the University of Cambridge with a degree in English. Shortly after that, I started my graduate job as a communication consultant, which I'll probably go into a bit more on this channel as well. But I think when I was applying for jobs in graduate schemes, I didn't quite understand how many rejections I'd go through, how to apply myself. I was a first generation student at uni, and I didn't really have a lot of people around me to help me with applying for grad schemes. I had to deal with a lot of rejection, which I didn't expect to face. And I think I spent a lot of time on YouTube, tips for applying for jobs, how to write a CV and those sort of things. And I think I struggled to find that in one centralized location. So I really think there's a space for that. And I'd like to help other people, on their journey after university. There's so much out there already on, school, university, but there's a lot of questions of what happens after that. And I kind of want to be there to answer those questions, but also sort of give out the advice I wish I'd had, or tips I wish I'd known before I left university, while I was applying for jobs and things like that. On top of that, I'm always, really keen to keep developing my skill set. As I said, I'm in the role of a communication consultant. And in my job, I basically help to create better presentations for companies, for marketing, e-learning, training purposes and things like that. So in my job, I think it's really important to get better and more confident at presenting. And I think this is one of the ways I can do it. And to also keep myself sort of competitive and in the job world, and to keep developing my skills and stay interested in what I'm doing and love what I'm doing. And I think learning how to edit videos, film videos, learning more about media, how to market is something that I really want to do personally. So on the one hand, I want to be educating other people, and on the other, sort of educating myself and learning a new skill. So I think that would be really fun, and that's sort of the main reason why I wanted to start this up. As I said, I've seen a lot of people around me doing it, which has been a big inspiration, and I finally sort of bit the bullet. And I think as well, current grads are experiencing a new sort of phase of work. Work isn't how it used to be. Obviously, we're all working remotely at the minute. We don't really know what the future of work's going to be. So there are a lot of new skills we all need to learn to develop, managing loneliness, managing our own time, learning to work from home, overcome sort of all of the barriers we've faced during lockdown, and maybe integrating into a more team-based work in the future as we ease back into normal life and out of lockdown. I think this would be a really useful space or environment to sort of talk about that. Maybe it's just going to be one big ramble and no one's going to be interested, and it might just be helpful for me to stay accountable. Oh God, I hate when I'm holding myself accountable, but that is what it is. Just keeping track of how I'm doing, what I'm doing, how I can improve, what I can learn from, and maybe sharing some of those tips along the way with you guys, I think is sort of my aim with this. At the same time, I do like discovering new hobbies. I've spent a lot of lockdown trying to work out what I enjoy, learning new skills, as I've said, and I think this could definitely be another one. I've always been interested in artsy sort of things. I really like scrapbooking, and this is sort of a virtual scrapbook of my life. And I think in lockdown now, when we're all sort of at home and not sure what we're doing, it's really nice to keep this sort of video diary, video journal of all the things I've been up to, so I can look back and say, hey, you know what, I didn't spend the last year and a half, however long we're going to be in this pandemic, just sitting around doing nothing. But also it's okay if you do that as well. I think that's another thing I've come to learn, you know, I'm always pushing myself to be productive, and sometimes it's okay to just not be productive. And I think capturing that on video might be really helpful for other people who have struggled with that, seeing all of their friends, you know, eating healthy, running, taking up new hobbies, and just to be there like, hi, I haven't done anything this lockdown. or here are the days where I'm not doing things, you know, that's the reality of it. If this sounds like something that you might be interested in, then hit that subscribe button, give me a like, and leave me some comments about some video suggestions you might have. Yeah, for now, thanks for listening to my ramble. Bye.